Welcome to a TLDR kata guide for AKIR, for anyone who enjoys fighting while swimming in the air. AKIR has 3 health-based phases, with phase 1 likely being the hardest due to strict positioning so no one dies. Lightning Strike is a frontal on a random target that deals damage and a chain lightning from anyone hit. This means if 3 people get hit, you get 3 chain lightnings hitting 3 times each. Split the raid into 8 groups of 3, evenly spaced around the platform, and healers should be spaced out to be able to heal everyone. On Heroic, the frontal now stays for 16 seconds, so have one person stay in it while the others run to another group. Tornado lines rotate around the platform with a gap to run through, so move through it safely if you can. Wind Burst happens every 30 seconds, dealing raid-wide damage with a big knockback, so run to the boss so you don't fall off. And for tanks, be prepared to take hits of Electrocute when you get knocked out of range. Ice Storm drops frost patches in a ring around the platform, so don't stand in them. Lastly, Static Shock deals damage and interrupts anyone in melee range, so casters and healers stay away. At 80%, you start phase 2, where you can now stack up. You still cast Static Shock, Electrocute, and spawns tornadoes, but not the knockback or the frontal. You now get Acid Rain, a ramping raid-wide dot that turns this phase into a DPS race to phase before you melt. He also summons an ad every 20 seconds that deals AoE around it, so hold it away from the raid while ranged kill it. When they die, they give the boss a stacking damage amp debuff for 30 seconds, so kill the next ad before it drops to reset the duration. On Heroic, the debuff now lasts 20 seconds, and keeping it up is vital to pass the DPS check. Bring the first ad to 50%, then wait until the third ad has spawned before killing it. Just make sure the tank on the ads can take it without eating shit. Kill each new ad when the debuff has about 5 seconds left, and you should be able to keep it up until you phase. And for healers, save some CDs for the end of the phase where you'll be taking more damage. At 25%, the boss breaks the platform to start phase 3, and everyone begins swimming, so stack up close to the boss so you don't get eaten by the storm. Lightning is random damage to keep healers busy. Lightning Rod makes someone deal AoE around them, so move out to one side. Wind Burst is the same as phase 1, so make sure you stay close to the boss for the knockback. And Lightning Clouds spawn on someone, taking up huge space at that altitude. The clouds last for 30 seconds, and there are 2 ways to deal with these, starting by flying as high as you can. When the first clouds spawn, fly just below them to not be hit, and continue this all the way down when each one spawns. If you run out of room before you kill the boss, you can try method 2. Again, start at the top of the room, moving just below when the first clouds spawn. When the second cloud spawn, fly to the bottom of the room, and this time dodge upwards for the third. By the time the fourth cloud spawns, you should be able to fly back to the top of the room and keep this rotation going. You will lose some DPS with the amount of movement here, but you can keep it going until you eventually kill the boss. And that's it for AKIR. Congrats on your kill. A short raid to test your raider's tactical coordination skills. Like and subscribe if you found this useful. I'll catch you in the next one.